Nair in Smash 4 was just so slow. So now he can actually put himself in tricky cross-up situations with the move and really apply a lot of pressure where he had to use back air in Smash 4. Because back air was the only safe front-hitting move he had, because Nair wasn't really safe at all. His character was any kind of fast, just perfect shield Nair on reaction and get in his face.
Yeah, power shielding definitely destroyed this character.
Yeah, he really couldn't do anything.
All
now
right.
you have to think about your parries.
Here we go. It's going to be a Pokemon Stadium 2 start. Nothing out of the ordinary for these guys. And we're going to see who has a better handle on this matchup. I'm not sure what kind of Shulk experience is available to Soularts over here in Jersey. And same goes for PT on Long Island. I don't know if anyone's playing them.
I'm not quite sure. They seem to be one of the underplayed characters in the region currently. Overall, honestly, a lot of people don't have the commitment to learn 3 characters.
Yeah, I was going to say that's part of the struggle, right? Is that it's a 3-in-1 kind of deal, and you got to be proficient with all of them. We're going to see Soularts, though, drop that first stock. Bit of an errant backslash. Probably one of the edge coming from that high up, and instead just got a tipper forward tilt. All right.
A lot of just waiting. I think one of the nicest things about Wish's conditioning is just the way he tends to wait in neutral and just take his time. He doesn't have to force these interactions, so he's thinking a lot more about these interactions when you're like hastily chasing the lead. It's just really winning RPS like consistently, hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, I think the scariest thing about this player, man, is that when he hits you, he just runs it all the way. Gets every single last drop of damage that he can out of an exchange.
This kid definitely knows how to go to training mode.
He does. And we're going to see Soularts get to flex his potential training mode combos. No, Smash going to expire. Well, he's going to switch to Buster before it can.
Nice. Doesn't get too much off of it. Unfortunately, misses the dash grab.
Let's see. Of course, Buster not affording him any additional mobility, so that's going to halt his ability to take this stock. And, of course, the knockback, too. But now Soularts really in a position where he needs to make something happen. There we go. Gets the up tilt. Goes into speed, but Wish is able to burn a lot of this time just hitting him repeatedly. Yeah,
Wish has been finding himself, honestly, just conditioning Soularts really hard in minute situations. Just finding grabs because he threw out a move here, or threw out an extra empty hop, and Shulk didn't want to swing. Honestly, I feel like that's one of the scariest things for Shulk is he can apply a lot of pressure when he's empty hopping with you, but if you're empty hopping in a way that he can't deal with, he gets stuck because his DP isn't fast enough that he could just on the fly react.
And you know what else is really tough for him in this matchup? He doesn't sweet spot the edge with his up B. So you can place that giant Ivysaur downer right over it, pick up some easy kills.
Yeah.
We didn't see it work out for Wishes, but still, I know that's on his mind. He made an attempt.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's always something that's going to be there. And it feels bad for the Shulk because there are ways to sweet spot it now, but none of them are timely enough to get around a move as big as Ivy Downer. It's just a matter of fact. Like, the amount of time you have to spend trying to sweet spot, it's bigger than everything. If his second swing had more vertical, he'd be good, but he gets screwed over.
And you know what's interesting? We were talking about how PT is 3 characters in one, but is Shulk 5 characters in one? 6, I guess, because you got neutral form too. Not that you're really ever without an art.
With all the different dynamics, it gets pretty draining to learn all of them, for sure. But I feel like it's more of an install, for sure. A 5-way install. It's so weird. Like, what if you could do 5 different things with Devil Trigger, you know?
Yeah, let's say each art is half a character, and then Vanilla is a full character, so he's 3.5 characters. He's still the most complex in the game.
Yeah. Pretty deep.
All right, let's see. What does Wishes have?
Nair's going to get Nair whipped. That was a great swap shield.
Yeah, of course, make your opponent's moves not send them far enough, or you far enough to get any kind of follow-ups. Normally you'd think, oh, well, they're not going anywhere. Doesn't mean I can combo them even more easily, but no. No, you cannot.
Yeah, fortunately, they weren't dumb about coding it, and they were like, we should probably just let him take less hit stun so we can escape these things that we're trying to make him escape. Good positioning. Dash is out, unfortunately. Gets the wrong call on the air dodge. Or rather, the drift out of switch, because I believe he did air dodge there.
Oh, looking for that up air, man. It's so easy to combo that off of Razor Leaf at the right percents, and you can either get a kill or just a really bad position for your opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And the range Wishes is holding is giving me Taquito vibes right now with these fireballs. He's just making sure there's a certain space between him and Soularts such that he can react to every swing. And it's even scarier when he's constantly throwing the leaf and he's constantly keeping more pressure out there and just making him react to something.
Okay, he gets the down tilt, but nothing off of it. Soularts needs to find the stock.
Almost gets the Nair Whip. Good coverage. Didn't realize he landed on stage and ended up rolling. I think he just wanted to air dodge on. Could have capitalized off that a little bit harder. This is going to be scary for Soularts. Not going to get the F tilt.
Okay, sick parry, but nothing off it. Charizard a little bit slow. I think probably forward tilt would have done the job, though, because he still had all that time to land. And Wishes, man, just pulling ahead in a big way. Okay, Soularts finally on the board.
Yeah, utilizing one of the most basic mix-ups, but easily one of the strongest in this game because of how weak shield is. Most people are going to be inclined to jump out of shield, so you do falling aerial, it's a rising aerial. That back air sealed it out perfectly on the end of Soularts.
Soularts needs to make this 90, 100 damage happen real quick. Ivysaur locked and loaded with all kinds of ways to take a stock at this percent. Instead, just going to go to Charizard, look for the straight hits and the raw KO power rather than the setups that Ivysaur brings to the table, and he's caught charging for too long. Here we go. Last stock, potentially, of Soularts' winner's bracket life.
Soularts is getting fantastic neutral picks, but he's just honestly not converting into these neutral air combos as well as he can be. Or not even as well as he can be, but he just hasn't really found himself putting him off map. And it feels like that's where Shulk is really scary. If Shulk combo results in him having a double jump back to the stage and you being all the way in the blast zone, that's when things get really scary because he gets swapped to smash and just get right out there. He gets swapped to jump and get even deeper. He gets a slew of options, but he's electing to ledge trap and kind of playing the game on stage a little bit more, and I don't know how much I agree with that.
Oh no, he slipped off and used his double jump. That cost him a lot of positioning. Could have made something happen on Charizard, but either way, these high flare blitzes that Wishes has been going for in his sets on stream, pretty hard to track down. Wow, okay, not even with Smash Art. We're going to see that forward air wipe Wishes off the board. Squirtle just such a light character. Shulk pretty darn strong himself. Ooh, falling back air, just interrupting, not really getting anything off of it, but still something else for Soularts to have to deal with. Can't get a clean hit. These Razor Leafs just eating his shield up. Nothing off the Buster back air. I thought we were going to see an up smash for the game.
What a swap, dude. If he was off by even a little bit, that was game.
Okay, potential opening here for Soularts. No. Could have just grabbed that roll in, but of course he probably had no idea that was about to happen.
Yeah.
Jump to burn some time in the air. See what he's got off the up throw. Nice. Just waits. Up tilts. Ooh, he's dodging like it's the Matrix right now. Soularts hanging on, but not for long as we see the up smash out of shield.
Great
Charizard's
catch.
probably most threatening option come through and take the set for Wishes. One of Jersey's best players, man, taking out Long Island.
Yeah, a lot of great ideas there, but he was playing a little bit too much of a patient game, and you really can't wait that much versus Trainer. You need to take your hits.
Yep.
He was getting so many nairs where all he really did with it was take a mix-up. He would take a mix-up or he'd take his grab and then kind of, I don't want to say do nothing with it, but because Shulk doesn't actually have true confirms off of grab anymore, losing up throw, he can't do much there. So it's important to just keep it going with the nairs if you can. Even just like keep up more pressure on block or even just DP him to check. Put him out there though, you know?